Hey everybody, welcome back to In Bed with a Millennial. I'm the Millennial Javeda Bay, and this is my bed. So today I want to talk about sexuality. Yes, that broad, overarching, all encapsulating word, sexuality. What is it? Well, for a lot of different people, it means a lot of different things. We all define sexuality in different ways. I think that's why I love sexuality because it's so complicated. For some people, when you hear sexuality, you think, oh, being sexy. For some, it's like, oh, my sexual identity, my sexual orientation, or others, it's like sexuality, like my gender. It varies because gender, yes, gender, but sexuality is so all encompassing. Sexuality touches on the physical being, the emotional being, the mental being. It touches everything around how we experience life and the world and others. And it changes. It's not this like one static thing. Sexuality changes day to day, month to month, year to year, through every phase of life. And I love it so much. So I just want to talk about it today and just a little bit. So firstly, sexuality looks different depending on where you are in your life. Right now, my sexuality looks a little chaotic because we in a pandemic and I don't always feel sexy. But also I'm still in like that newlywed phase. So like I feel like I should always be sexy. I'm not. So my sexuality right now is like really, it's like truly a roller coaster ride. If you are in like your like youthful prime of like middle school, high school, your sexuality probably looks real confusing. Sexuality is ever changing. And so I wanted to talk about it today because next month we are digging into it. Like we are digging into sexuality. Because I think we need to also, spoiler alert, it's for school. But I wanted to really get into it today to just open your mind to like the different ways that sexuality exists for us individually, us as a collective society, like the different ways that sexuality evolves and changes. And so I also want to just like say that it is expected, it is normal, and it is a-okay that sexuality changes. One minute you can be like, you know what? I feel good about the way I'm like expressing myself sexually, and other days you can be like, you know what? This is not it. This don't feel good. This don't fit. That's normal. Sexuality is this moldable piece of clay. You can work it however you like to get whatever results you want, as long as there's consent and safety and all that jazz. But it is completely workable. So go work it. Work your sexuality in whatever way that looks like to you, however feels comfortable for you, whatever just like works you up that day. Do it. Express your sexuality. Learn more about your sexuality. Dig into sex ed. Dig into books that talk about it and understanding the way the body works. Like all of it is a part of sexuality. Understand it. But I'm really excited because for the month of April, I am digging into sexuality and sex education through the phases of life. Yes, that means I'm going to be talking about sexuality as it impacts childhood, as it impacts your adolescence, as it impacts adulthood. Because guess what? It still do. And guess what? I'm going to talk about sexuality as it impacts late adulthood. Because I think this needs to be said. Just because you get older doesn't mean you're any less of a sexual being. You will always be a sexual being. And in old age, yo, it really turns up. So next month, that is what we're talking about. We are going to be talking about sexuality and sex education through the phases of life. And I'm really excited about it. But I would love for you to be a part of it. So please send me all your cues about sexuality and sex education through the different phases of life. And it's gonna be coming. Like answers are gonna come. Like so much great stuff is gonna come. But yeah, until then, go and spend some time. Really like reflect on your sexuality. I want you to really think like, what does sexuality mean to me? Like truly, what does it mean to you? How do I express it with others? How do I engage with it with others? Like really take some time, sit on it, think on it, express it, journal it, whatever you want to do. But definitely come back because next week, new month, new content. Same me. All right, well, make sure you share this with your friends. Send them to my page. Be like, yo, you need to subscribe because Javay about to drop some dope stuff next month. And definitely, if you haven't got your hands on my merch, get your hands on my merch. And I'm going to see y'all later. Have a great week. Love you. Deuces.